Hey everybody, Pixel here, welcome back to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. In the last episode, we climbed even further into the world tree, defeating a few sovereigns, getting some decent core chips, and all that stuff. I think, even though I explicitly said last time I'm going to start doing upgrades off-screen, I'm going to upgrade some weapons because we have Mirror Matter, Photon, and Axion chips. Photon is extremely good, as you would believe, for Mithra. Elevates that crit rate to 35%. The Axion chip is... I guess just a worse mirror or photon chip. Okay. This counters attacks with... Okay, adds 25%. Okay, that's not great. Vampiric Lance restores 8% of damage dealt after a... Okay, Vampiric Lance. I'm giving that to her. Okay. The public enemy number 1, that's really good for cross-set. Okay. Axion chip, let's just give this to... Let's give this to Bridget. She is in desperate need of a higher auto attack. Let's give the second one to Corvin to give him this epic looking Halted Claire. For Dark Matter, let's give Poppy the Saber of Despair because, oh my god, that 18 auto attack. Why would you start with that this late in the game? Let's just give the Despair type weapons to all of Poppy's forms. You know, fitting for Poppy's character, really. And let's give one to Pandoria as well. We'll without a doubt get more of those types of core chips later throughout this area, so I'm not going to complain too much about some blades having weaker auto attacks, but let's head upwards again. It's so weird having, like, just a huge metal area when the rest of this game has been so full of nature. I've already talked about why it is like this, but, you know, it's still weird no matter how many times I play the game.
Rex look worried. Maybe Rex lost wallet?
It's not that.
Oh, I see. Well, maybe your worry is your wallet's empty.
Well, that's true. I don't work much these days. Hey, why are you so interested in my finances all of a sudden?
What is up with you, kid? You've been a right gloomy guts lately.
I was thinking about Amalthus. If what Jin said is true, the Praetor doesn't just hate blades, but humans too. I mean, he basically hates the whole world, seems like.
How so?
In Old Torna, humans lived together with blades that eventually became titans. So destroying Torna was the same as destroying the titans. Amalthus must have known that the titans have been dying off over the last few centuries.
Cannot live without titans. Everybody go bye-bye.
Maybe the Praetorium saw it as an obstacle to their power. If the Blades were becoming titans and creating new land, people might have more faith in the Blades. If a new faith emerged, it would threaten the Praetorium and its dogma.
I understand that much. That's just war and politics. But...
Rex?
Hating people, hating yourself, where does it end? What do you do when you hate the whole world?
You mean...
Destroy it. That's all that's left. Tell me I'm wrong.
That's a leap of logic, but I think a lot of mortals are like that.
Do you remember? Talking to the Praetor. I said it felt like talking to Malos.
Yeah, you did say that.
It's a funny thing. Malos and the Praetor, they want the same thing.
Mother.
Emmy,
What is it?
leaving you alone in the world like this. I failed you as a mother,
Huh?
but
Mother!
forgive me.
Ah! Oh.
Where's she going?
Stop! Stop!
Here! She went this way!
Mother! Mother! Mother.
Your Eminence, we'll be exiting the Cloud Sea shortly.
What?
Below. A dark mass in the Cloud Sea. It's... It's Indel! What? They took us by surprise. Petroka, prepare the defenses. I'll analyze the threat.
I'm on it! You need to counterattack, damn it! Stop trying to give orders and get to it! Ugh! Where's Mikhail? What a time to let us down!
Mikhail's down below.
Below? But
Got it! A bypass to the cannons. Watch this, scum.
Ready?
Ready. The ship will get you as far as the boundary layer. We can drop you and Malos off there. We'll have to. All rest ships can't make it past the boundary layer.
Yeah. No sweat.
Jin, you are okay with this, right?
Mikhail.
Hmm?
Take care of Laura.
Jin?
Akos, fire up the blade bots. Time to strike.
Jin! Malos!
Indol. They got here sooner than we thought.
They gave up on the boy pretty quick. No surprise.
Hatch open. Ready to launch.
Okay. Launch!
Indol is now a hostile power. You can no longer continue any quests that you accepted there. Merc missions accepted and dev points acquired in Indol will be transferred to Leftheria. Naturally, that means any development level you had there will be transferred over to Leftheria. That also means all Merc missions will be transferred there, and you will no longer be able to do any side quests or further development for Indol. This really came out of nowhere, considering even after you learned Amalthus was the one who laid waste to Torna, you were still able to go there, but you know what? This is why I said earlier that you should accept quests and do them earlier. I never explicitly said you would no longer be able to go to Indol because I felt like that would be a spoiler, but yeah. I mean, that's as much as I could say without spoiling this plot point, but anyway. The Geralf Sovereign, level 62. Want to fight him? I don't. So let's just charge right at him. Run right between his legs. Run right past the motorcycles. And right to this gate thing that we can climb up. We will, regardless, probably be forced to What is happening here? Rex, are you... What the hell was... What the hell just happened? I've never seen that. It is... The screen is just freaking out whenever I climb at all. It's fucking... I've never seen that before. Okay. That made me a little nervous that the game would crash. But, because, like, this isn't the most stable game in the world. It's crashed for me before, though never at this point, because I've never seen that before. We got up here. Whoa! Another one. Okay. Mark 6 Margot. Mark 6 Sovereigns are generally going to be the unique monsters you see around the World Tree. And they are strong. So, yeah, if you see them, please do fight them, because it will clear the way for you, and, I mean, you won't have to fight them again, but... Oh my god, they can be so hard to fight. Just because they have a lot more HP than a normal Sovereign, they deal more damage than a normal Sovereign, and, you know, just all that stuff combined, and then it makes them into actual difficult, unique monsters. Luckily, it doesn't seem to be attacking too terribly often, and nothing else has come to help it yet, so we may yet... Okay, never mind, Blade Jamming. Didn't affect Morag, so we can still use Supernova. Okay. This is working out surprisingly well. I was expecting to have a lot more trouble with this thing than I am. That said, of course, more are probably going to come to help shortly, but... I mean, we can have our moment while it lasts, I guess. Let's go for another 2 light, and then we'll go for a water with Nia. Then we'll probably go for a chain attack after that. Probably using in the Ascended state if it doesn't do blade jamming again to fuck me over. Okay, yep, there are more Phoebus Sovereigns that have come to help out. My favorite. Blade Virus. What does that do? Okay, or we can accidentally go for Supernova again. Or, okay, thank you for forcing cancel on that. Let's go Ruinous Weather to get that Water Orb. At this rate, we could probably go for a third orb, but I think it's probably safer just to do a chain attack now. When you're doing a chain attack with the Ascended State, Rex won't be able to use his other blades. He will be forced into using the Ascended State. That's fine. Alright, as you can see, chain attacks with the Ascended State make battles so fucking easy, and look at all this stuff. Oh my god. Resurrection Symbol, Dark Matter Chip, Critical Up. Yeah, that's a lot of good stuff. Now, you will die. You must die. Okay, didn't drop anything worthwhile, but you know what? At least we killed it before it escaped, because you know what? I'm taking no prisoners. Anything that fights me will die. You did not miss, you just got deflected, Rex. Jeez. Learn the difference. You may notice I'm not really going for level 3s with Mithril that much right now. It's just because these things aren't going to live long enough for us to put any orbs we do get to use, and I don't think orbs actually extend rewards or anything, so... yeah, whatever. If we head over here... okay, these guys are getting a bit stronger. Which one of these is the one we want? This one, Key Code Terminal. Let's get this key code. Alright, we can run from these guys now. Luckily we still have the Phantom Feather on Morag, so they auto-lock onto her, so we can still run away easily. Morag, you are the best shield. Sorry, Toro, no offense. See, that wasn't that hard. Those things just de-aggroed right as soon as we got up here, so... we're having a pretty easy... like, I'm actually surprised how easy things have been around the World Tree right now, because... this place has always been the most challenging area in the game to me, and, like, right now, it's just not... that's complete thought. Where'd the Giralf Sovereign go? It's going to spawn behind me, isn't it? Is it? Yep. Oh, I completely cheesed the game. That's great. Okay, once you have the key code, there is no response for the call button, but the key code terminal. We can now press the call button. And here's the elevator. Heading even farther up. This sure seems necessary. Obviously this place is huge because, like, we can't even see the top of it from, like, the highest point of, I guess, Morardane is probably the tallest. We probably still couldn't see the top from there, but, I mean, there's a lot going on here. Like, this tree is very tall. Those seriously didn't aggro onto us? I mean, okay, but... Okay, these ones will. That doesn't matter. This hallway is a joke. All these things will lock onto you, and the game obviously wants you to fight them all, but since you can run right behind that, or between that Sovereign's legs, you can just head right into the cutscene zone.
Well, no way I'd ever have guessed the World Tree was like this on the inside.
It definitely appears to be man-made. Created by the same civilization as Moritha.
The birthplace of the architect. That's what Jin called it.
Then maybe the architect built this thing. Do you really think we're going to find him at the top? And Elysium too? From what we saw in Moritha, it seemed like all that stuff happened a gazillion years ago. Or maybe 2 gazillion. I don't know. Not even Titans live that long.
Even Pyra and Mithra have never actually met him. But this tower's right here. It's real. So...
Seeing is believing, is the phrase. We'll just have to find out for ourselves. There's no use speculating.
Nia, what's wrong? His tummy started rumbling.
Oh, Father. Every time with you, it's, have you lost your wallet? Or are you hungry? Is that really all you can think of?
Meh. Tora thought food is only thing that makes Nia all, growly.
Watch it, Furball.
What is Nia's problem?
That's not a nice way to ask, Poppy. But I let it slide. There's something I want to ask you, Blades. Tell the truth. Have you ever wanted to extend your life?
Avoid returning to our cores?
Yeah.
That's a tough question. I would like to keep learning about my former selves, but to keep living after Morag is dead... Oh, I'm sorry. No, I understand. The idea of living on without her does not appeal to me.
Yeah, same here. I want my memories of the prince to be just between us.
You're going to make me blush, Pandy.
Jomak?
As long as I'm by my lady's side till the end, then I'm satisfied.
Poppy is artificial blade, so it is very sad for me to think about. When Master Pawn is gone, Poppy will be widow.
Meh. Well, not quite. But I get where you're coming from. Pyra? Well,
It's different for you, right? You've been alive for a few centuries.
Did I ask you? Pyra, what do you think about her? Really?
Hey.
Sometimes I wondered why I have to keep on living forever. Just on and on, no end in sight. But it's different now. I'm glad I've stayed alive all this time. Parting is always sad. But it's just part of the deal of being me. Though, maybe one day I'd be happy to close my eyes forever. With someone special. There. By my side.
Pyra.
That's our Pyra. Thanks, guys. Thanks for sharing with me.
So, what made you ask?
I'm a flesh eater. So, I don't know how long I'll live for. I mean, for all I know, I might just snuff it tomorrow.
My lady.
But I can say this much. My life and death isn't tied to any human.
And?
It's Jin. I've been wondering. Jin was collecting core crystals. But why didn't he use them? Doesn't he hate humans? He could use them to create blades, then turn them into flesh eaters. He could expand Torna with no need for humans in the mix.
They do lack numbers. Is that all of them?
Yeah. It's just the 5 of them. That's it. When Malos suggested getting Obrona and Akos to resonate, Jin was dead against it. So I think maybe Jin feels the same way as us.
The same way as us?
I think maybe that's why he won't resonate with anyone.
Getting some insight into what Jin thinks about things from Nia instead of Jin. Jin seemed a little closed off when he was in the party, I guess. Let's head up a little further. By a little, I mean about 160 feet further. I'm just gonna keep changing the measurement that I'm going by until I'm right, because, you know, the game hasn't spelled it out for me, and I don't think it's planning on doing that either. Okay, well, there's not much left of this chapter, believe it or not, so I think we're going to finish it off in this episode, so let's head what appears to be outside the World Tree.
An explosion?
A battle, perhaps.
So, this is what the World Tree is really like.
They aren't leaves. They're glyphs. Hey, look!
An old Tornan warship. Didn't think there'd be any of those left.
Never mind that. What's this? I had no idea Indol could make it up this high. Cloud Sea, long way down.
It appears that Indol has modified their Titan as old Temperantia did with theirs. But that much firepower. I did not know Indol possessed so much force.
No need to ask what they plan to do with it. They anticipated it. That Jin and Malos would try to ascend.
So, Jin is inside that thing?
Yes, no doubt.
Let's hurry! We can't let them make it to Elysium!
Another unnecessary secret area viewpoint. I don't know why they've been using those so much, especially towards the end of the game, although there was that time at the, on Gormott, not at the Gormott, but, you know, on Gormott. Don't have time for you, Ansel.
You know you can't control it. I hear you've been promoted. By the Praetor.
You? Why?
Just thought I'd come and say goodbye. Would you rather I leave without saying anything?
Goodbye? What would compel you to leave me? You are my...
I've got full control of all my powers now. It doesn't matter if you die. I can keep on going.
What are you saying, Malos?
The Praetorium, the Believers, I despise them all. Humans aren't fit to breathe our air. So, I'm going to give you what you always wanted.
But I never...
I'm clearing out the worthless. Isn't that why you sought the Architect? Why you climbed the World Tree? Yet look at you now.
There must be someone out there who can use this core. I'll send them after Malos.
Sorry for what is about to no doubt be a jarring cut, but I'll be right back. Terribly sorry about that. Okay, so... we now have the fact that the characters can see that Indul is definitely not going easy on Torna, so... I guess you could say that's twice that Indul has fucking destroyed Torna.
Indoline warrior monks.
To the Aegis and her driver, we're here to pass on an order from His Eminence. You are to use the Aegis's power to bring down that ship.
Huh?
What's wrong? This is your duty, Pilgrim.
My only duty is to open the way to the World Tree.
You cannot do it? If so, then we must take the Aegis into custody.
I get it now. They just wanted to use Mithra's power to burn up their little problem. Nothing new under the sun.
I didn't say we couldn't do it, but we have to stop Jin. Tell your boss that's what we're doing, okay?
We don't negotiate holy decrees. If you don't comply, then prepare for righteous chastisement.
What's this? An end of chapter boss fight that's extremely easy? Wow, we haven't seen one of those since chapter 1. Okay, Indoline Loyalists are pretty much the same as Ardanian soldiers and Tantalese knights, so again, extremely easy to take down. I mean, they're light element, so dark does extended damage to them, but otherwise, they are jokes. And if you have trouble with them, it's coming from the Indoline Star. The Indoline Star is a much stronger enemy that I recommend you focus on the just warrior monks before you take down the Indoline Star, just because they are more easy to defeat and they won't be doing ship damage to you while you fight that thing if they're dead. Alright. Yeah, these guys, they're just easy. They don't even try to be challenging and, I don't know. Earlier Malthus said he finds the warrior monks here so reliable, but they clearly are not that reliable if they go down this easily to 3 people when they outnumber them 7 to 3. Anyway, the Inline Star, I forget why it's so annoying, but it is. And that's all I can really say. I don't remember what makes it so annoying, and that's gonna bother me for a while now. I've never had that much trouble with it, even when I'm not playing on easy mode, and I don't know. It's using a lot of Pokemon moves. Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw. Let's see if we can get a Ruinous Weather. Let's see if this doesn't finish it, and if it doesn't, we can go for a Chain Attack to get a ton of overkill damage. Okay, it killed it. Whatever.
They're gonna tell the Praetor that we're...
Brigid!
Mithra!
Tulmak!
What on... something... someone...
This effect. Can it be?
Please forgive my interference. Time runs short.
Malthus!
That's Hayes' core crystal. Van the Norns.
Oh, that's it, all right. The other half.
What is it? Nia?
Malthus. He took Van the Norn's core crystal. He's using her power.
Not only that, this is in fact my original primal power.
Mithra!
The artifice! No! Stop!
Mithra! Mithra!
Is that the artifice? Is it the Aegis?
No.
But who?
A Malthus.
A Malthus?
He's my driver, and I'm an Aegis. If that energy gets any stronger, you won't just control the blades, but Mithra too. A Malthus. You never disappoint.
I am the driver of the Master Blade. Bow before me, the Master Driver. I possess the power to command all blades. Every blade alive. Indeed, even the very Titans are under my control.
That must be how he repelled the attack. Sooner or later, he'll control us too.
Don't worry, half-breeds like you won't come under his control. Sure, he can dampen your power, but that's why we built those things. Mikhail's creations will not submit to Amalthus's control.
And neither will this bucket of bolts. We're nearly at the boundary layer. Jin, Malos, get ready.
Roger. Malos, let's move.
Yeah. Mikhail, Akos, Petroka. It's up to you now.
Sure.
Yeah, we get it.
Hey, when you see our daddy, dear, tell him thanks for everything from me.
Rex, the Torna ship stopped moving.
Looks to me like they're gonna try and get inside.
Amalthus! We're gonna stop Jin. But you've gotta stop this!
You're speaking nonsense, boy. Now is the hour of their doom. You leave me no choice but to perform your duty for you.
Destroying Jin and Torna? We're only trying to stop them, not kill them.
You believe you can sway them with words of reason?
Well, yes! Jin told me what happened 500 years ago. And you were the cause of it, weren't you, Praetor?
I was nothing but the mouthpiece of the architect.
When I meet him, I'll ask him myself. About me, about Pyra and Mithra.
That is not your right. It is mine! You resist? Again? You defy me again?
Malthus, you won't get what you want. I'm Rex's blade!
That's right. Rex, you're the Aegis's driver. There's nothing he can do that you can't.
Does that mean...
Rex, it's true. Power depends on the heart of its wielder. Right?
I can move. Rex!
I'm okay. I won't let him get away with this anymore. He's just manipulating humans and blades alike. That's not the Architect's will at all. Give it up, Amalthus! You can leave Jin and the rest to us!
Where are they? The tree. Soon Malos will activate Ion. If we can hold this position and prevent the scum from ascending, then victory is ours.
Okay then. We've got to go all out.
The vortex!
Your Eminence, the tower.
At peace, brother. The field of effect is only a little reduced. It is drawing near.
Gather the brothers together. We must exterminate the vermin! No soul alive may sully the Architect's presence!